Good morning. Today is, what is today? July 22nd. It is week 8, Wednesday weigh-in, 4 milligrams on Wegovy, the pill. So, according to the Body Pod, I am up a pound. And according to the scale, I am up 1.4 pounds. I weighed in, there was only a 0.4 pound difference this week between the scale and the Body Pod. 196.8 with the Body Pod, 196.4 with the scale. Now, with that being said, this week was not a total loss. I'm not looking at it as a fail. I will say I was not totally good with my diet this week. I never hit my protein goals. It's just, I can never get it in. This week it was even worse for a couple of reasons. It's summer here. We've had a few days where it's been hotter than the devil's ass crack out there. And I just did not want to eat anything heavy. And I've been on this cucumber kick. Probably because I miss my grandmother and we always used to eat cucumbers and sour cream in the summer. So I've been eating a lot of cucumbers and sour cream this past week. There were a couple of days where I don't even think I got to 50% of my protein goal. Normally, I'm right around 85 to 90% of my goal. This week just didn't get there. I also had my niece's graduation party this past weekend. So I wasn't totally good, but I wasn't totally bad. I did have a little bit of mac and cheese, but I ate mainly protein there. I had a half a piece of chicken and like a third of a pork steak. The pork steaks were huge. There was no freaking way I was going to eat the whole thing. A little bit of broccoli salad, and one bite, which was all carbs, of tomato pie. Anybody that is Italian knows tomato pie it's the pizza that they serve in Italy. It is all carbs. But I was good. I only had one bite. I did not eat any cake. I did not eat any cupcakes, no chips, no... I was good as far as the junk food, the processed food. I didn't eat any of that, so I was good there. So with my weight being up a pound, my BMI, of course, went up. It went from 35 last week to 35.3 this week. See what else. But... here's the but. My health score increased 96 points this week. So it was not this week was not a fail. I really didn't feel like with my eating habits that and because I had my granddaughter all weekend, I didn't do as intense workouts over the weekend. Just a few times on the rebounder. So I really didn't think it was going to be effective. But with my health score going up 96 pounds or 96 points, I would say they were still effective. I did do the weights. I feel like I might have to increase, the poundage that I'm using, because my workout last night didn't feel as, I don't want to say efficient, but as intense. Like, I'm not as sore this morning as I normally would be after a workout. So it's probably time to either increase the poundage or increase my reps. Let's see. Okay, so I said BMI went up. My body fat percentage is still going down. My lean mass is still going up. So those things, and my subcutaneous fat mass is going down. The visceral fat index, all of that stuff is still going down. And you know, they say that muscle weighs more than fat. So I'm trying to be positive and say I gained a pound of muscle. Who knows? But my skeletal muscle mass increased. My basal metabolic rate increased by 20 points this week. And I added 3.6 days to the overall lifespan. So as of right now, I've added 18.4 total days to my lifespan. So, you know, if I was only looking at the scale, I would say, yeah, last week was a fail. But if I'm looking, and I said this was going to be a health journey, not just a weight loss journey. If I look at all of the other things that I'm tracking, I'm still heading in the right direction. So even though, you know, I'm up a pound, everything else is going good. I'm still feeling the difference in my clothes. You know, I pulled out a couple more t-shirts that are going to be given away. They're in the giveaway pile. I probably have a couple like this one that I don't care how baggy it gets. It's probably going to become a night shirt at some point. But yeah, I'm heading in the right direction. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say if you're on this journey with me, I'm hoping that you're progressing the way that you want to. And remember, the scale is not the end all be all. There are other things to look at, how you're feeling, you know, how your clothes are fitting. Just work toward your goals and eventually we will get there. With that said, have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.